Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the channel. Really quickly before the video starts, I want to throw a few options at you that I need your guys' input on. Firstly, I kind of mentioned it in this video that you're about to watch right now. Some episodes are going to be a little bit shorter because it's already 30-minute day-night time. And so today, for example, we spent more time moving our supplies to one space. And so a lot of that's going to be sped up or cut out. And so the episode, just the time on YouTube is going to be shorter, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, not everyone has enough time to watch, 25 minutes of footage every single day or 3 days a week or whatever. I kind of mentioned that, but I wanted to put a few options out there to you guys. One being I've been considering posting instead of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, doing 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, especially with this series. I think it'd be manageable for me to do, and we wouldn't sacrifice any quality because the episodes are taking a little bit less time to film and edit. So I definitely have that time. So I've been considering doing 5 days a week. So I wanted to know what people thought about that. Again, I know not everyone will have time to watch that many episodes, but if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know in the comments below. I've also been considering streaming on Twitch as well as doing the YouTube videos, and on Twitch would be a separate playthrough, so it'd be something, there'd be something different over there, and it'd be a more hopefully interactive experience where you'd see the full, unedited versions of the gameplay, and could chat with me as I'm playing. There's even some different plugins where you can chat and do things to interact what happens in the game, which I think would be kind of cool to look into doing. So that's another option I've been considering. So if that'd be something you'd be interested in, let me know down below if that sounds like something that'd be fun. Or maybe you'd be interested in both, or maybe you're really happy with 3 days a week, and I get that might be a good option for some of you. So let me know if you have a preference down below. Again, I just want to make sure that we're doing things in a good rhythm here, and want to just help the channel to keep growing and doing what's going to be best for those watching the videos. So appreciate you guys' feedback, appreciate the support as always. You guys have been awesome, and yeah, let's get right into the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a brand new episode of Neighborhood Watch. It is the morning of day 6, and if you haven't tuned into this series yet, this is our Horde every night with 30-minute day-night length. We're trying to clear out every single building in Diersville, finishing with the hospital. I put a gyrocopter on top of the hospital, and the goal is to escape on the gyrocopter after we've held down a Horde Night in every building and the hospital. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. So far, we've cleared out 5 buildings, as you can see here. Got the 5 X's right there. And actually, the first thing I want to do today, really quickly before we start clearing another building, is I want to get all of our stuff that we've kind of left in the main loot stashes into one central point. So let's see. Today, we will clear out... how about we do that building next? So we'll do this one right here. And I want to bring all of my stuff to a chest in that building, or like maybe on the street, just so it's more easily accessible. So I'm going to hopefully get this done pretty quickly, but we're going to be encumbered a lot of the time, unfortunately. So let me grab all my stuff, and then I'll catch up with you guys once I've moved everything to a central location. Alright, we've almost made it back to our chests here on the road. We finished 3 out of the 5 buildings, so we've got 5, 4, and 3 done. Just our first 2 bases have not, we have not gone back through to see what we left behind there. Honestly, it's not going to be, a game breaker if we can't get back to those right away, but I think it's just going to be helpful to know what we have if we're trying to craft stuff. And also, we've been trying to figure out when we want to go to the trader, and before we can figure out when we want to go to the trader, we need to figure out what we have to sell to the trader. So it's after 12 o'clock already. So I'm going to go ahead and do this building next. I'll go ahead and put an X on it. Assuming we don't die, that'll be fine. So this doesn't look like it's too big of a building, so hopefully we can get through it relatively quickly, and then either in the morning after the Horde Night or before the Horde Night starts, we can try and move the rest of our stuff. Actually, this might not even be a dungeon-style building at all, which is actually not too bad of a deal. I mean, it's not as fun to clear out, but yeah, I don't know if there's going to be any zombies in here at all. Well, we'll wear that BDU top. That's good. Again, I mean, I like the action, but sometimes it's more helpful just to be able to get things done. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wear the agility goggles, I guess, for now. We took off the night vision goggles. The unfortunate part is we're not really going to get any good loot in this building either, which is not super fun. Okay. I think that's everything in here. I think that's literally everything. Yeah, toilet water. Okay, well, I mean, we're gonna hold down a Horde Night in every building. That's still our thing. So I guess let me grab. Well, I might have enough on me right now to make what I want. I did decide for our hatches, I'm just gonna keep them as the wooden hatches for right now, because I'm worried that maybe if I'm upgrading these too much, that's what's making the zombie pathing not work as well as we wanted to. So let me clear out a few of these things that might be in our way. Oh, that's going to break the stairs. I don't want that. I want to break this railing. So I'm going to put some blocks here. That way they don't try and like go around the stairs. And let me grab the flagstone blocks that we have and I'll put those up. Alright, I think that's going to do it. That should prevent the zombies from trying to like break through anywhere else. I might like upgrade these just so they're a little bit more sturdy. But other than that, I think that's going to be good. And then I'm going to have all of our supplies on us. So if at any point like a large amount of them are gathering, I want to be able to upgrade this. You know, that way we don't just get overrun here. But again, I think for the most part, this is going to be pretty good. It's pretty much sealed off. We could even seal this off for a little bit of peace of mind. But the only way they're getting in, you know, up here is going to be through the stairs. There's not really going to be a way for them to get, you know, onto the roof or anything. So I think that's going to be good enough for here. I'll make sure I have enough stuff on me to be able to repair those. So I think what I want to do now, I kind of want to start clearing out the next building because I know at some point they're going to be getting harder and harder. So I want to, you know, this is a very easy building, so I want to take advantage of that. We could also go run some more stuff, which I know is not the most fun. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me, but at the same time, this is just something we've got to do because if we have our stuff everywhere, we're just going to be kind of a mess. So let's see. I think I will go ahead and run to our second base and see what else we have there. And then, you know, we'll be pretty close to the Horde Night starting. Hopefully we have an exciting Horde Night because I do want the episodes to be somewhat entertaining. I mean, I know everything we're doing is a part of the playthrough and we need to do this kind of stuff so we can survive. So hopefully you guys understand that. But I understand that moving stuff back and forth is not the most entertaining thing in the world. So let me move this last bit of stuff. We'll have the Horde Night starting soon and it should be an exciting one. I mean, our game stage is, you know, 13, level 6, 133 kills. So we're about as exciting as it gets here so far. So let me head over here and see what we can't grab. Got another one of our locked gun safes here. So again, if we ever get a large amount of lock picks or want to stat into that or just find something that we can break into them easier, that'd be pretty good. Now that I'm thinking about it, we might have actually already been up here, which means we kind of wasted some time. Yeah, we've already actually gotten all this stuff, and I think maybe it's at the first house, so I might be able to get the last of our stuff right now, just at our first house and run it back, which will be really, really good, because then that means at the start of next episode, everything we have will be in one place. Another locked desk safe in there. Again, I might have to like go back through all our video footage just to remember where all these are. But trying to find if we left any kind of main spot here. We might have already grabbed most of this stuff as well. Another wall safe there as well. I've got everything with us. I've got wood to repair the hatches and iron also to upgrade those. I've got our cobblestone. I've got pretty much everything that we need. I even brought kind of an, you know, obscene amount of blunderbusses just so if we get to a point where there are, you know, multiple zombies trying to hit around here, I can knock them down with the 4 of these. I probably won't use all 4 of them the whole time because it'll just be a lot to keep reloading them. But we've got everything repaired. Honestly, the blunderbusses are the thing that are probably the most, you know, the closest to breaking. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But we're basically here to Horde Night. I'm upgrading these for no real reason, and let's see what happens. Go ahead and throw a second layer of wood on here just so if there is a couple at a time they don't break through right away. And there's pretty much nothing going to be stopping them from coming up here. So hopefully they just come right up here. We had kind of some weird experiences with the pathing of the last Horde Night. I don't see any yet. I think I hear one. Yep, okay. Oh, wow. And we're standing a little bit too close because we keep getting hit. Man, I just apparently cannot figure out that distance. Hatches are still good, so let me reload my blunderbusses while the stamina is ticking back up. Alright, I think it's winding down here. This has actually been a pretty good Horde Night. We've had a good group of zombies here. I've taken a ton of damage, but not because, you know, they've actually gotten to me. It's because I just am standing apparently way too close. But, I don't know. I'm going to eat a little bit of food here just so we're going up a little bit, but I definitely don't feel like I'm that close and then they get a hit on me, so I hear a couple more downstairs, so maybe there'll be one or two more coming up. Okay, took out that last one. I don't know if he's dead or... Oh, no, he's not dead. Now he's dead. Wow. Alright. I do hear more, actually, so I don't think the Horde Night's over. And I, for the life of me, cannot stand in a good position. I don't know if I should put blocks down to remind myself, but I keep thinking, you know, this is, you know, far away, and they come over. I didn't really think about dogs. Luckily, we didn't have any. Usually, I've been putting the plates up, so I won't bother with it now. But again, usually we would make the flagstone plates and put those on top here to prevent dogs from jumping through. So I guess if we hear any dogs, we can throw them down. But I hoping we don't see any of those. I still hear like one more. So I'm not sure what they're hung up on. Let's go check it out. Oh, right here. Okay. Okay. Well, I think that is everyone. And I would probably say that is our most exciting Horde Night that we've had. And that was a pretty constant flow of zombies until about 2 a.m. I feel like other times we've, you know, on the last Horde Night we had to go out and like hunt them down because they would not come up the stairs. But that one, maybe just not upgrading the blocks as far helped, but that definitely kept us busy there. Unfortunately, we took a good amount of damage, but we didn't even need to. It was just like I was getting too close. So I don't think we have any medical supplies. We do have the aloe cream, and we did level up. So unfortunately, we can't go into position unless we have 3 in intellect. So I wouldn't be able to do that to make first aid bandages. So I think we'll continue into the strength tree, but I need to think about that for a second before we do that. I do have some charred meat, which will make us thirsty, but will at least give us 5 health per piece, so I can eat all of that. And I could use these, the aloe vera plant or the cream. It does 5 health, but I want to save those, so if we ever get a first aid bandage schematic, we can just use those to make 8 first aid bandages. I think that'd be really, really helpful. So let me throw, let's see. Let me grab our wrench, and I'm going to see if we can't break this car over here and get some pipes to repair our blunderbusses. And, well, there's one right there. That's going to pretty much do it for today's episode. It was a pretty productive type day. We moved everything to one spot, so I know that wasn't as much, you know, excitement. And then the building we used actually didn't even need to be cleared out, so kind of a little bit disappointing on that front. But we had a really exciting Horde Night, so that was good. And our health will slowly tick back up because we have 1 point in healing factor. I do want to make sure I'm paying attention so no one sneaks up on us, because it's still nighttime and it's still the Horde Night technically. So yeah, let me see here. Honestly, I'll probably go into Sex Rex for the next one. It'll give us 10 stamina for killing blows and reduce that stamina usage by a little bit more. We also were thinking about Master Chef. I just don't know if I have a lot of meat right now, which I know as soon as I don't go into it, we'll get a bunch. But that might be a good way for us to keep our health going up, is being able to cook some decent stuff. You know what? Let's just pull the trigger on Master Chef. I think that's going to be one of those that we don't really want to do but should do. And that'll unlock quite a few different things for us. So let me put a campfire down with our cooking pot. And I don't know how much we'll be able to do right away. But again, I think that'll be worth it for us. Okay, I've got some boiled water going, and then once I get enough of those out, I'm going to at least make a few boiled eggs. And that's kind of all the food and medical supplies we have, so we really need to be careful going into the next building to make sure we are keeping our distance as best we can. We are going to heal up a little bit over time, but it's not going to be too fast. So we've gotten 6 buildings done now. I suppose we could do this one next, because it's just kind of like in this, you know, we've kind of done this little quadrant here. So we also really need to think about what we're going to do with the destroyed building. I think that might be that one. Can't remember exactly where it is, but there's that destroyed building that we're going to need to build up a little bit to do, and it's just going to get harder and harder to do that. So I've been advised in the comments, and also just I think I've said it a few times as well, we really need to be ready to deal with that sooner rather than later. Honestly, we have all our supplies together, so that might be a good building to do next. But yeah, I think that's everything I got for you guys. I'm gonna let this stuff finish crafting, and then we'll at least make sure our food and our water are full, and we'll get our health going up as much as possible. Again, I appreciate you guys' patience while I'm going around moving stuff around, but it's kind of part of the grind of this game. If you guys play the game, you know that. So appreciate you being patient with me as we get this series set up to hopefully succeed. And if you are enjoying this series, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing so you can stay up to date with what's going on the channel. But that's everything I got for you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. We'll have a Horde Night every single night, so it's always going to be exciting. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.